I'm attempting to watch 1,000 games of football before the end of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. I'm going to be ranking every single one to find out which game is the greatest of the season. Lads, apologies for the lack of uploads in the last few days. I've been very, very ill and haven't really wanted to watch a lot of football or record videos because I feel like absolute shit. So we're going to be covering all the games in the next few days that I've watched over the past half week or so. And we're going to be kicking it off today with the Club World Cup. And probably one of the most frustrating games I've watched in a long, long time, Manchester City taking on Al Hilal. Now, I'm not going to be discussing everything or every single goal in depth because there's way too much to cover. This game was jam-packed with a lot of stuff, so I'll cover everything briefly. Bernardo Silva opened the score in the 9th minute with what was a really nicely worked goal from Manchester City, and nothing else happened for the entirety of the first half, pretty much. Though the second half was jam-packed, and only 30 seconds in, Marcus Leonardo would pull it back for Al Hilal to get their equaliser. In the 52nd minute, Malcolm would then score off of a counter-attack from a Manchester City corner to make it 2-1, though Erling Haaland would pull a goal back only minutes later to bring it back to 2-2. The game would be brought to extra time as Manchester City could not find a last goal that I'd say, thoroughly deserved at that point. However, it would be Kalidou Koulibaly who would grab the next goal off of an Al Hilal corner to make it 3-3, though Phil Foden would answer shortly after to bring it back to 3-3. This game was so back and forth. It was high octane, high energy, and just a really good game overall to watch, to be honest. However, unfortunately for me as a Manchester City fan, I had to watch Marcus Leonardo score his second goal of the game to make it 4-3 to Al Hilal, in which they would run out the winners of the game, knocking Manchester City out of the Club World Cup at the round of 16 stage, meaning Al Hilal advanced to go up against Fluminense in the quarterfinals. Now, ultimately, this was a great game, and I wouldn't be too upset with the fact that Man City got knocked out of the Club World Cup because I don't really, I want to win it, but I don't care overly about the Club World Cup. The thing that pisses me off more than the fact is the fact that I have to look at this disgusting fucking face every single time Manchester City are going to lose a game this season. And you know what? It's interesting that this guy is also choosing to make an accurate depiction of what would happen to a homosexual in Saudi Arabia. So very helpful educational content from him there. Despite that, Al Hilal played this game perfectly, didn't look to sort of create anything from open play and more looked to hit on counters. And to be fair to Simone Inzaghi, he is a brilliant manager. And he thoroughly deserved to win this game. He out-tacticked Guardiola, who made a number of poor decisions, and Al Hilal got the win when needed. Overall, this game was incredible. You know what? Normally, I would knock the games down a peg in rating because Man City would lose, but I'm not going to do that because this was a really, really good game. I'm going to rate it a 9.1.